Chair and members, Danny Kando Kaiser here on behalf of the California Tax Reform Association. First and foremost, want to thank the author and those members of the military who are here today for their past and current service to our country. Regretfully, we must oppose the bill today. The California Tax Reform Association is a nonprofit organization of labor, public health, education, and public interest groups, which advocates for fair taxes in a healthy public sector. Our goal is to seek reforms in the California tax system that will improve equity while providing a stable and fair tax base for the state and local government. California already provides generous benefits to veterans, particularly for disabled veterans, and a substantial retirement pay exclusion from military retirement pay. The choice of long-term military service is similar to other very valuable public servants, such as teachers, our law enforcement, firefighters, and nurses who receive no such exclusions from their retirement pay. Excluding far more and eliminating income restrictions provides tax benefits that other public servants currently do not receive. For these reasons, we do request a no vote. Thank you.
The dais, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. There was a quote that was made that California veterans already receive generous benefits. I'm trying to convey this in a professional manner because that got under my skin. That someone would say that California veterans already receive generous benefits. If scraps were benefits, then yes, I would agree. But what is the life of one veteran? What is it worth? It is, you know, I kind of look at this and say, of course, someone would think that. Of course, there's a group of people that might believe that. But there's a very small group of us that have put on the uniform. There's a small group of us that either served a couple years or a lifetime. And there's a small group of us that never came home. Oh. So to say California veterans already receive generous benefits, I would have chosen a different way to communicate that because it is offensive to the men and women who serve this nation. It is offensive to the warriors, the dragon slayers of our military. It's offensive to the husbands and wives of service members. It's offensive to the Gold Star families that will never be able to see their family member again. It's offensive to the very freedoms that we enjoy here today. So I refuse, and I'm thankful for the author for fighting for the scraps that we get and how quickly people forget the very lives that we put on the line every single freaking day for 250 years. That being said, this is just a scratch in the surface of what California can do for our veterans, our military, and their families. This is nothing, but it's something that we can get done. Famous general said, "You've awakened the sleeping giant." If California continues to put veterans off to the side and throw us in a corner, trust me when I tell you, you will awaken the sleeping giant. And that sleeping giant is fed by the men and women of our armed forces. That being said, I wholeheartedly support this. I will make sure that this gets through, at least within my colleagues, because that's the least we can do for the men and women of this nation.
Cool.